What is going on, my peoples? Welcome back to the channel. And today Hot Toys has finally decided to put up the Iron Spider up for pre-order, and there you guys have it in all its glory. We've seen it before at the event that Hot Toys is having at a mall over there in Hong Kong, but it's up for pre-order already, and we're gonna be discussing price and all that. I could have put up a video earlier today, but I was waiting for it to be up in Big Bad Toys and Sideshow to see the price, so we can discuss that in the video. So yeah, guys, I would rather do that and give you the complete information with prices included and everything, and instead of just releasing the video right away and trying to get views or whatever. I'm not into that. Anyways, so moving along, here we have the Iron Spider in all its glory, and he's looking amazing. I'm really digging this look by the day even more. It's just a fantastic look. I really like it. The only thing that I don't like that much are the web shooters. They're too big for me. They didn't have to be going backwards, but they're okay. They don't bother me that much. It's just if I could do it, I would do it in a different way, but they don't bother me at all. Just the color scheme and with the gold accents, it's just fantastic. I'm really liking it. And yes, they included the Iron Spider legs, and I am so happy to see it. I talked to you guys about it, and I'll just say it again. I like these spider legs a lot, and I like the fact that they're golden, because they were showing some other spider legs in other products, even Hot Toys. I don't know what's going on here, because you see some products that the spider legs, instead of being golden like they're in the comic, you can see they have these color scheme. They're blue and gold and red, and that is throughout the entire legs, and they're not as sharp in the tip. They're more like roundish. I don't know what's going on there, if you guys gonna have two different ones, or maybe there was like something that it was like a project and they changed it afterwards. I don't know what's going on, but I'm really happy to see that he has the golden spider legs in the comics. And another thing that I am also happy to see is that he doesn't have 3 spider legs like in the comic. I like the fact that they changed it to 4, because come on, Spider have 4 legs and he's supposed to have 8. I mean, like, to have 4 in total plus his own limbs, like his 2 hands and his 2 feet. So he should have 8 in total. But I'm super excited that this is what we got. You know, like the all golden 4 spider legs, making a total of 8. So moving on to the likeness, and the face sculpt is exactly the same that we got before with the tech suit version and the home suit version. This time around is a clean face, and he's looking straight, and instead of the looking straight but damaged, or the looking to the side and clean. So this time is a combination of the two. They did this with the Tony Stark for the Mark 47 and Mark 46, and I believe the Mark 50 is rocking the same head as well. So they're doing the same with Tom Holland. It doesn't bother me at all. I already had those 2 heads. This is just an additional one, just in case you don't like the clean face with looking to the side, which it doesn't work in every occasion. I believe this is better, like having a head sculpt that's looking straight on. It doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna be using the other head, this head right here, because his eyes, they light up, and I am super excited about that. I was thinking about like the little bits that he has here and all throughout the suit, they were gonna light up, but they don't. Apparently they only do in the movie. It's gonna be like super complicated to put it onto a figure that is not a metallic figure, that has like a, you know, like texture, like fabric, you know, latex. I don't know what the hell Hot Toys is using on this figure, but you guys catch my drift. Like, come on, it's gonna be really difficult. And they didn't. It could probably even burn the fabric, for all I know. I have no idea. Well, LEDs are very cool. I'm rambling. I always do. Anyways, moving on. I am super excited about this head sculpt. Really nice. The fact that it has a light up function, love it. I'm already thinking about how can I get another sub-reactor to power a few of the figures that I'm gonna be getting next year. Next year, is it 2019 yet, guys? No. Moving along. He another thing that he comes with is one of these masks that he has included in the other two, that he can hold like this, so he can have the face exposed and the mask on his hand. It looks pretty nice. Over here you can see the little mini arc reactors everywhere, like here, here, and throughout the suit. When it comes to articulation, this figure is gonna be, I think it's gonna be very constricted, sadly, because Spider-Man is not the most flexible superhero ever. He's pretty up there. Like, he can, you see panels that he has his knees to his face, and he's contorting in very different ways. There's no way you're gonna be able to achieve that on a figure that has the likeness to the suit and the movie is like a miniature version of the real guy on your hands, you know, with no joints exposed or anything like that. It is just impossible to do that. So this is the best we can get, but at the same time, I think it's pretty decent. I think that we can, I'm gonna show you some pictures now here and then that Hot Toys has put up for us, and they look really, really nice. You can do so much with this figure. Just because of the spider legs on his back, they just look amazing, and you can do so much with those. Another thing that I noticed is that he has an arc reactor on the palm of his hands. I know these are the web shooters, but it looks exactly like an arc reactor. Like, this could be Tony's hand. I don't know if that's gonna light up in the movie. I haven't seen any shot that they show the palm of his hand. I just saw it here on the figure when they released these pictures. But yeah, that is pretty peculiar. Now obviously this is a Tony Stark design, so why not? I mean, he has the same LEDs and mini arc reactors like the Mark 46 and 50 have everywhere, so why not? But hey, that is a really nice detail. They include that there. So this is one of the things that you can do with in terms of articulation, and I just love those spider legs. They look so amazing. But as you can see, he's not moving the upper torso on this picture particularly, but the bottom, you can see that you can move the legs and you can stretch them out a little bit and here and there. I know obviously if you leave it in that position you're gonna damage the suit, but hey, people don't want to do that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about damaging my figures. If it means that I'm gonna have a cool pose, I really don't care. This is just the figures. They're for my enjoyment. And if you want to have Spider-Man standing still, it's completely up to you guys. But that's just not me. I would rather damage the suit and, you know, leave it in a cool pose for a long time. I don't care. Whenever I get it out of that pose, I'm trying to figure out a way and make it into a different pose, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I already ruined my Spider-Man 2, and I ruined the Tech Spider version, and I don't really care. I will ruin this one as well because I want to get him. And super cool action, something that pleases me. And this is very nice. I love the way it looks like standing there. It kind of looks like he's standing on the spider legs on the back, but that's not happening obviously. And wow, this is a really nice shot. I could totally see myself going for this because it just looks amazing. No pun intended, guys. It's just it looks incredible. It really does. Wow, I love it. And as you can see here, I don't even know what to say about this picture. This is just a picture after picture, and he just looks. He looks. I am so excited. I'm so pumped for this figure. Look at that. This is the scene that we've seen on the trailer that he's falling through all this rubble. Do you guys think that he already has the spider legs on this scene that have been digitally removed for the trailer? I don't know. I don't know about that, but this is really nice that Hot Toys has decided to put out that show for us, and he looks really nice as well. He looks incredible. I am so loving this figure. Seriously, guys. I am so looking forward to this figure. Look at that. I mean, there's so much. Like, the spider legs are so articulated. They have like a joint here, and I have another joint here, they have another joint here, and they have another joint here. So imagine that. 4 joints and such a tiny thing, and then you have the, and there's 4 of them, and you can articulate them in every possible direction you can come, you can think of. It's wow. And look at this. I really like this picture. Wow, how he's in all 8. Get it? All 8. Anyways, he's an all forward with all the 4x4, and on the Thanos ship, and he's just I'm out of words. Just like this one. This is a really nice picture as well. It's just, I'm out of words. Come on, I'm just gonna move along because I don't even know what to say anymore. Anyways, moving along. Another thing that they include is an extra head sculpt that has, it doesn't have the light up function, but it has the interchangeable eyes. And I've been wondering, why did it did that? Why did it include the just one face sculpt that you can swap the eyes and have the light on the back? It's probably because they're using magnets. But at the same time, I believe you can use like smaller magnets and just hide them in on the tip over here. And let's use the bigger eyes, right? Because obviously it's not going to be a problem hiding a magnet on this and this, but this is the biggest one. Okay, so this is the biggest challenge. So I'm sure that you can get a small enough magnet to have here and here. This is a pretty big area, and it's going to hold it in place. You didn't need to include another head sculpt just for that. I don't get it. How come Hot Toys is doing that? You don't even have to use magnet. You can use pegs. Just a peg here and a peg here, and it will just peg in. It will be a pain to get it out if they're the magnets and they're pegs. But hey, include a tool or something. I don't know. Even though you can still do magnets, I believe you can still do magnets with this. So yeah, but they decided to go with another head sculpt, and I'm not even mad. Moving along, and this is a better shot here of the arc reactor. You can see obviously it's the web shooter actuator, should I say? But yeah, pretty nice seeing, like, you can tell that this suit is screaming Tony Stark for when he's new tech, because the other one was Tony Stark as well, but this is Tony Stark new tech that he has with all these LEDs everywhere on his suit, and now Spider-Man's. And then this is the our reactors in the palm of his hands. Is he gonna be able to fire like Tony Stark? I don't think so. It's just an actuator there. But anyways, really nice. They're recreating the Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, by the way, scene here. But I want to point out that on the Doctor Strange, this is the regular Doctor Strange that I have. It doesn't have anything here. But the one that we're showing on the mall convention thing, it had like a sewing here throughout the collar, and this one doesn't have it. So what is it, Hot Toys? Are you releasing or not a new Doctor Strange? I don't think they will, but anyways, let's move on. So this is everything is gonna be included on the package. We have Spider-Man, obviously we have Tom Holland's face, we have the light up, we have the regular one, like, you know what I mean? We're just talking about that. They could exclude completely this one, and they can just use this on that one, and that's it. This is gonna be, they're gonna be saving money, but hey, I'm not about to complain. 2 heads, 3 heads, I am super happy. Anyways, you have the spider legs, which they peg to his back. When I saw the other video and I was commenting about it, I said that it might be there might be magnets on the back, on his back, so you can put the spider legs. And somebody pointing out in the comments that it cannot be magnets because the spider legs are too long, and that's not gonna work out. And yes, he's absolutely right. He opened my eyes and made me see the error of my ways. So yes, thank you, sir. I don't remember your name at the top of my head right now, but thank you. You know who you are. And yes, they're using pegs, which makes much more sense, since a magnet that is it fits here will be just too small to hold the entire structure of the legs. So yeah, they're using pegs for the spider legs. We have 4 different set of eyes. We have the exactly the same webs that we had with the new Spider-Mans, like Homecoming, both of them. We have the new base with the logo and a bunch of arms, a bunch of hands. And here comes the part that I am not too happy about this figure. Everything is excellent with the figure except for the following. And here we go. History of prices. So the Spider-Man homemade suit version, it retail for $219. So if we move on to the tech suit, it would going to retail for $229. But that one had a deluxe edition, and the deluxe edition for that, it was $251, and it included all of this: 2 heads, the headphones, a book, the eyes, a backpack, the same thing. These 2 whatever holographic things, a sweater, a jacket, and Vulture's helmet. All of that for $250. Now this figure, the Iron Spider, is retailing for $259, and I believe that is way too expensive for what it comes with. I don't think this is even close to this, and it is even more expensive. So I don't know, guys. I am super. This is my most anticipated figure. I am going to get it, but it is expensive. It shouldn't be this expensive. It should be cheaper. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna tell you guys to do anything. You can do whatever it's up to you. You pre-order day one, pre-order day one. It's completely up to you. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait. I don't want to see Hot Toys seeing approval from our part in our pockets of these ridiculous prices. If this figure were to be $239 or something like that, I would have just pre-ordered on day one. But at $260, I don't think this is a fair price for what we're getting on this figure. We're getting 3 heads, but they're completely unnecessary. They could have just skipped this head. They didn't, whatever. But these new prices they have been including with this Infinity War line for figures that are being built from the ground up, I am completely I cannot stand behind Hot Toys in this. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna wait. This figure is not coming out for next year, so April, June next year, we have an entire year to pre-order this figure. So is it gonna make a difference? I have no idea. I don't have a clue. But what I'm saying is it's just gonna wait, because I don't want Hot Toys to see all this rush of people getting the figure, even though the price is very steep. They're gonna be like, hey, they're paying it, so we might as well keep those prices. They're happy with them. And yeah, I don't want that. So I'm just gonna wait till last minute, or not maybe not last minute, but like let's say January next year, I might put up this for pre-order, even though I am super excited. I'm in love with the figure, but I cannot condone these prices. I seriously can't. Another thing that I want to do is I want to wait, because you know Sideshows, they put up this you know, like 50% off, 25% off, 20, you know, depending here and there. And maybe I'm gonna take advantage of one of those offers, so I can put up my pre-order, and that way, you know, I can alleviate the price a little bit, because it's steep. So there you go, guys. This is the Iron Spider preview. What do you think of it? What do you think of the price? What they are including? Do you think that it could easily avoid the head transfer for having 3 heads, only having 2, with having the eyes switch on the light up function head. Put it on the comments below. I want to hear from you, and try not to be a stranger on the channel. Be around.